it's Muir. Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to another bench from Durston Tools. Now this bench is slightly different than the bench that I received earlier, and I'm going to show you the differences between these, and then this is also going to lead into a whole new series that we are going to be doing with setting up benches, lighting, seating, storage, and so on and so forth. So there's a lot of really good things to come. So I hope you guys stay tuned and join me in this series. As you can see, it goes together very easily. So some of the things that I wanted to point out and show you some of my favorite features are the catch tray. Now the catch tray, you actually have two different options. Notice that it is got a kind of a felt or velvet lining in here, but you also have the removable catch tray. And this is going to be really nice for doing any of that reclaiming of any metals that you might have, or even cleaning this out. So we just take that, slip it into place, and that part is good to go. As you can see, I have now moved it into place in the studio and have begun to move in and make it my own. I wanted to take a little bit of a time here to show you guys a couple of the features on this bench that I am liking, and maybe a couple things that I'm thinking I might modify just a little bit. First thing I absolutely love is how big it is. We're about 39 inches, so this is a full 10 inches wider than my next smaller bench. So it's got extra room, which I love because I tend to work a little bit messy. The other thing that I'm really excited about are the drawers. There are 7 drawers total, so we have 6 here, and one of the things that I really like is that the drawers are on kind of a guide. They're not on the rollers, so nothing stops them. You actually can extend this pretty far before it's going to fall out. And then that guide keeps everything running smoothly and nice and secure. Now here's one of the things that I think I may actually modify a little bit. We have the shelf for our catch tray, and it's sturdy. It's made of a strong MDF, and while that is sturdy and great and it makes sure that everything is supported here, I find that when I use one of my other favorite features, our footrest down here at the bottom, I find that I end up knocking my knees on this. So I'm probably going to take a saw or a router and just kind of cut out this curve so that it matches the curve with my catch tray. And I think that that will probably solve that. Now, in addition to the catch tray, we also have a tool shelf. So this is where I can stick things like my ball vise or any of my GRS components that I'm not using at the time, because I like to have my Benchmate system here and keep everything together. Speaking of my Benchmate, I'm going to be mounting my Benchmate backplate right here. So that's something, it does come with a bench pin and it's usable, but for me, I'd rather have the ability to change out my accessories like that. Another thing too is you've got your armrests right here. I like the position of these because they kind of clear these 2 holes. Now these 2 holes right here are for your ring mandrels. So you'll notice that they're different sizes. One so you can insert the ring mandrel with the small side, and one so that you can insert it with the larger side. And you can always modify those if you choose to do that. Now another one, again, we have that center drawer. So that's our 7th. So we've got 6 here on the side, the 7th is in the middle, and we also have a pull-out soldering station. Now, it does have a soldering mat here, but quite honestly, I will probably use some of my own soldering surfaces, so this will become more of just a tray. So I can use this as a layout tray, I can use it as a soldering tray, and of course, in order for me to use this, I would have to remove whatever is here as far as a bench peg or bench pin or any other accessories in order to be able to use that. But I like that it's an option for me. Other things to note on this bench is that we have a nice 1.5 inch solid hardwood top. It is beautiful. It is heavy. It is so heavy. And let me tell you, my studio is in the basement, so carrying this guy down the stairs was not a lot of fun. Make sure you have multiple people, at least 2, to carry that thing around. The other thing I like is you have a nice high bar all the way around the edges of this, and that's going to keep things from rolling off of your bench as well. Now in the case of my bench, I believe it is maple, but it does also come in oak. I'm kind of a maple girl, but you do have a couple of different options. Regardless, the 2 options that you do have are extremely hard wood, which is going to give you some really good longevity for your bench. So where can you buy this bench? Well, I happen to be in the United States, but even if you're not, you can always go to Durston.com. I'll put a link down in the description of this video as well, so you can follow that. In addition to that, there are a lot of other places that sell Durston products, places like Otto Frei and a few others. So be sure to check them out. Also note that this guy is heavy. It's a nice, solid, sturdy bench. It comes with a lot of weight, and because of that, it's also going to come freight. But I'm really excited to have this as part of my new studio, and I cannot wait to get moved in and get to work. We'll see you guys next time.